Oh no, I'll be
Someone gonna
taking
turn
steps
that fire
back.
or
That's for sure.
jump that fire?
Not before they act.
Not before they act. No, so.
Okay, but someone has been told to stop the fire.
Yeah.
Well, they've been told. They're also busy.
I'm not leaving the girls to stomp fire.
Okay, then don't.
No, you don't have to. So.
Nima not feeling safe leaving the girls like that. We'll stay here.
Alright. Yeah, they will do their moving. They'll be wearing general mail, so they're not the fastest men ever, but they will certainly sprint forward to get in a decent distance. They begin to set off with their spears moving towards Alaric.
Arg, they've got
Flanking down.
spears.
They look like they're quite fast motherfuckers.
Oh.
Jumping out and stuff. And another arrow was shot down that direction. It's no longer completely dark down there. He'll overshoot after the wagon. Up the and that is probably enough to hit like a wheel.
Fucking put that shit out.
It doesn't seem like it'll catch on very fast. Then he'll move away.
They've absorbed my actions, Halldamir.
So-
I was going to help you.
He's not into this.
Okay, well, I passed, so I have +2 bonus dice to moving with a lesser action, and then like using interact as a lesser action to grab like burning arrows and like I don't know, stomp them under my boot.
You can just stomp. Which one do you want?
I want all of them. I can double fist arrows.
Sure. Why don't we make this dark?
That's right. You can't stop my hands. I have 2 hands. Bam. Leather.
Well, according.
The priority is the one of the wheel. +2 bonus dice to grabbing arrows and stomping. Is that like an athletics check?
Let's make it agility. Actually,
Okay, I can do that.
don't burn yourself.
Sure, I can certainly do that. That. Bonus dice. Yep.
Oh, they'll do it.
Alright. Brianna grabs the arrows like hissing because she wanted to go fight the knights. And so like she looks at the arrows. She looks at the arrows and goes, by the 7. Just rushes over.
Stop that one.
And so like her anger is just she like breaks the arrows repeatedly. I'm done. And, like she shouts over at Sir Ryman, don't let Sir Cousin stand alone.
Right. I'll sort of walk out into the blackness.
Hopefully you can still see the mountain of a man, baby.
Ryman here. He leans towards him.
Well, there's still archers up there, so we're gonna keep coaching this ranger.
Actually, you don't really see any more.
Oh.
Oh, where'd that third one
Everybody
go?
probably bailed.
Oh.
Not super happy with the way things were going.
Well, pointing at the shadowy forms. You see that over there?
Oh.
Assist with the assist with the
We'll,
awareness.
call out to the guards to head south to assist or check up on the other wagon, see what's going on down there, because there seems to be a lot of shouting.
There's a lot of shouting.
So
Lark's like, oh god.
Two guards can go down there and help out, and we can stay here and see so no one sneaks up on us.
Okay.
I'm sure Alaric can keep 4 people at bay.
Yeah. Well, considering in darkness I'm taking -2 die, so
Well, they will be as well.
they will be as well. So I should be fine.
Unless they all have like the quality of like like night eyes or whatever.
Fucking hope not.
I did think. I wish I had that.
Yeah, so do I.
Normal people have qualities in that manner.
No, I don't
Maybe
think
they're
they
not
do.
normal people.
All primary characters.
Oh, well, time to burn the destiny
All
points.
the Lords of Dawn.
All 4 of them are here.
Oh,
Well,
so
Sword of the
snake
morning.
hunt, right?
like, we're gonna have some explaining to do to the throne when we come back. So Alaric kinda killed 4 of the Dornish princes?
He may have split them
That's the way
literally in
to start
half.
a war.
Self-defense?
Linus.
Linus will. Linus, hearing that there is no more guards to be seen up on the ridge, will pause for a second. Reefed in flames, reefed in flames, reefed in flames. I'm going to check up front. Stand.
Yeah, what the shit is about turning off all the fire, right?
Hmm?
What is this about turning off all the fire?
Now he's gonna down the wildfire he's been saving up.
Yeah.
On the wagon?
Linus is basically going to sprint up here to find out what the hell's been going on.
There's downed Everin and 4 knights clanking along.
You see and hear, like, Bree, like, vigorously stomping on, like, flaming, oily arrows.
Bree, what's going on?
He seems to constantly want to catch up, but you know, he hasn't feet on one of them, either of them.
I have 2 boots.
Stompy boots. Alaric.
Alright, we'll move up here. And hit this dude.
Well, that's a bit presumptive.
Well, I'll take 2 penalty dice, but so that's 16.
16 will hit, yeah, with 2 degrees.
So that is 14 points of damage.
It is 14 points of damage.
Mhm.
Which is enough to splatter that guy.
And unfortunately, because your greatsword is vicious, you don't have an option on what you'd like to do.
Yeah, no, he's dead.
Last swing from one side to the other one. Spear in the way, gets cut in 2.
Yeah.
Fucking downed.
Yep, I'm kind of fucking awesome.
Rangers can certainly try to shoot.
Just
But
don't
with 4
fucking hit
penalty
me.
dice,
It's a real
they
point.
they basically cannot hit.
What? Together you fools!
They can do whatever they think is safest for, like, winning.
I'll go down here and take everyone into the cart.
Good men, good job.
Good
job.
good
I won't
boys.
have to- I won't have to punch you.
They'll get rewarded for that.
Close to Desm and sort of cover him looking up there. Well, that guy's wounded. This guy will stay with the wounded guy. You know? Still protect the girls?
Yeah, I don't trust.
You know, it's not like anyone would just sneak up on a horse and grab girls on this whole thing.
Well, yeah,
Never happens.
that happens all the time.
Well,
Girls get grabbed. They have long hair.
Hi, bro.
and,
Come at me.
an attempt to stab. That is not a very good stab.
Does hit, but I don't think they can
Does
do
not break
10
that.
damage.
With the 2 penalty dice for fighting test and
Oh, there is also that
There you
penalty
go.
dice. So that would have missed.
Freakishly huge.
I am freakishly
This
huge.
doesn't seem to be a great idea, but you know,
They're like playing like, oh shit, like, I felt like
Fuck,
he would
this is
somehow be
terrible.
smaller than what this was.
I know
Yeah.
his silhouette. I don't even know. Like, oh god, this is that guy.
It's like, wasn't this the horse? It's a 200 sword.
It's a 2-handed sword. It's a 2-handed sword with
No,
one
it's the other
hand.
guy. Stab this guy.
Nothing has been stabbed.
That's
At the end of
11.
Alright, there's enough to stab him. Not enough to.
Not enough to hurt.
Well, he, as it turns out, is not wearing his armor because that's
Oh.
made of metal.
It's gonna take damage.
Yeah.
Shit.
Well, that's what happens when you don't wear armor.
How the fuck are you gonna get married, you fucking...
God damn it, you dumbass.
Look, I told him to come up here.
Suffer heat stroke, you idiot.
You see? See, this is what I had in mind. Ah, I'm looking out for the family. It's okay, guys. He has a name, which means he's not a tertiary character. Maybe.
Cut. Sword. Oh god.
Free action
Free.
was back. Alright. You know, I mean, what the shit, right? That's a little too far for my charge, unless I spend a destiny point. I'm not spending a destiny point to charge in to save him.
Nah, don't worry about it. We got this.
I'm not talking about you. I'm talking about the guys on
I'm saying we got this.
You know? Bree wants to fight anyway. She'll like double move, just like just like an incoherent sounds of screeching and muttering as she stomps forward, clenching her fist. She will find this bastard in the darkness. She will end her turn.
Sure. Ryman will attack, obviously. And that's what you do. So, that's what he'll do. That is a terrible roll.
Just go home.
Alright, well that won't do anything.
Yeah.
So we got
Damn
this,
idiot.
huh? Out of it.
It's very dark.
Alaric's got this. I don't know about him, but
Just stays down. Commanding the guards to move. March forward.
Maybe you'll see all the numbers moving
Venus?
towards darkness and pull back.
I think I should now just pass and see how the situation develops.
Right, Alaric.
alright. I shall attack. Dropping 2 3s. That brings that down to 15.
That's a hit.
So this dude,
40 degree.
7 damage.
He's still standing.
Hands after your swing. Hold on.
These guys can not really. I mean, I'll get back up here. You know, protect, I assume.
Yeah, I don't trust this. You got it anyway.
Well, this guy over here will attack. Because, it would be great to get this guy, this big guy, down somehow, but...
Bring it, bro.
Late and shit.
Minus.
Like a 10.
Yeah, that hits, but
Just plain. And, this guy would like to, disengage.
damn reach rules. Why can't I have you?
It's like, I'm out.
Yeah, fucking run.
So he blitzes right into the caltrops?
Yeah.
Can only go so far.
I know that was my curiosity. So he blitzes right into the caltrop.
Well, it's also difficult terrain, so he's like stumbling in the darkness, trying not to, step on the caltrops.
Yeah.
You know you want to step on the caltrops.
This guy down here, well, I mean, that guy got wounded. So, I mean,
Dorish Knight 6 feels like a winner.
yeah, you can probably take another swing.
6 is doing alright. Ish.
9.
I mean, that's not amazing.
A 9?
That does hit.
You have to imagine Sir Ryman probably has like a combat defense of 9.
I have a combat defense of 9 though.
He's quite wounded now. But not enough to really do a whole lot. It's just, it's just tiredness. He's not down yet. No. Yeah, he can hang out here for a little while longer.
Okay. Bree totally wants to look cool, and she moves and
Um,
up like that.
I will say just before that, what about this dude? Oh, God, did he just fleed? Oh, okay.
Nothing.
Alright.
Playing on your armor.
Okay.
Yeah.
Lesser action to move here. She's got her dirk in her left hand and her free hand in her right hand. She is going to attempt to hit the Dornish Knight with her fist. I'm going to spend a destiny point to convert one of my bonus dice into a test die. Let's go ahead and that will be 5, 2, 4, 3. That is a check of I drop one of the 4s, so that's 25 plus 1.
Die.
That's
Two
right.
penalty
I
die.
drop both 4s.
For 21.
So 6 plus 6 plus 5, and then plus my bonus 4, 21.
Yeah, that's certainly, that gives you, let's see here.
I don't expect to deal any damage.
That is 2 degrees of success.
That will be 2 points of damage.
2 points. Does
Yes.
not.
And that, however, the greater fear here is my fist is a grab weapon. Does my check of 21 beat his passive athletics result?
Yes.
Then Bree just sort of like she walks up and she just sort of like leaps onto the knight, perhaps while his side is turned, and begins latching onto his back. She has him grabbed and is sort of like spinning him around with like her dirk in her left hand, trying to begin stabbing at the knight's throat. Like, you're one of the ones who captured me. I'm going to rip your throat apart and feast upon your blood. She is furious.
About something about, well, something very profane about, well, you would guess it's something about applying hot peppers to a bad spot on your body, but...
He cannot move until I release him, or until he beats me on an opposed fighting test. Brawling applies. He can only make attacks using brawling weapons or short blades, and he has a -5 penalty to his combat defense. That is the end of my turn.
Well, I mean... Arm will take this chance to fucking stab the guy. Because,
Okay, Bree.
you know,
It's embarrassing, really.
I mean, nobody expects to have a girl jump them like that.
It's true.
That's gonna be a sum of 10.
Yes, that does hit. Guy has a -5 usually?
Yes, -5 to his combat
That's
defense.
fucked. Arm just sort of stabs him in the face.
This was my synergistic thing that I wanted whenever I dropped short blades even for brawling.
Drop.
You check as well.
Does beat, and it does do a little bit of damage. Hell, there, it might not matter to do a little bit of damage.
Not particularly.
Up. Then drop as well. Thanks. Well, that means Ellery, I suppose.
Alright. I will aim as a lesser action, which gives me an extra bonus dice.
That's advanced.
Aiming is also an advantage.
Oh, it is an advance. Sorry, I forget.
I know.
Drop the 2 and 3, making that 15.
Yeah, that's a hit.
Oh, I thought you would go after that dude, but you're not pretty...
15 is a degree.
7 damage.
Alright, we can take that. Armor taking the brunt.
Mhm.
Rangers are useless at this point. Alright, well, this guy is, he is out. Oh, we're not
You
catching
heard the
up.
blood-curdling scream from the one that the girl took.
Well, this guy over here doesn't like this 3-on-1 thing, so he's also gonna just, go. He'll retreat out.
I'm not gonna run off into the darkness. That sounds like a terrible idea.
You don't wanna
Bree,
follow?
like as like the Dornish Knight falls, will just like start like stabbing at like his neck as like Sir Ryman like pulls out his blade.
Let's out a triumphant howl.
Make sure that the knight is dead. Yeah, she ain't going anywhere.
He'll step forward to protect her, see if there's anyone else. Although he seems to think that that's a pretty difficult thing, because he seems to jump people. And like, that's, you know, he's basically trying to hurry to kill that guy before something happened.
You know, Nima's gonna be so proud. Bree, not
Kill the
Rahal.
man.
You know that she can protect herself.
Well, these guys will go to Alaric's down here to protect as well. Protecting people. Making sure not to get too far separated. Whatever. They don't want to get into whatever lurks in there. Alaric, do you want to pursue?
No. Pass.
Oh, then nobody wants to pursue. These guys fucking disappear into the darkness. They're not having this. You know how they...
Tell the legend of how shit got wrecked.
How arrows bounced off this mountain of a man and...
Who's 12 feet tall?
How is that combat?
A horse wielding a sword, I swear it.
And that's how centaurs came into myth.
Bree was like,
Nima have heard Bree scream. Nima calls Bree. Basically, and goes, "Oh, okay, good. Well done."
Just walks up, looks over Lanus.
Lanus is heading toward the centre of the cart where you see a slightly bloody Everin.
He runs.
Pretty
looks-
bloody. He's out.
Oh.
looks up here.
Alaric still
Looks
drawn
around.
sword.
Yes.
Oh,
Is
Bree's
one all
strong
right?
up there.
Alaric, like, clearly nods, but still looking around.
Doesn't
Sword
look
still
for
up.
a second to breathe. See all the blood all over her and hail visibly.
yes.
Simon looks up. He's a bit sort of. He's a bit staggered. Says, I don't think she's hurt. You know.
Bree like looks like from the night, no longer caring. Like looks to Nima, smiles at Nini, looks to Uncle and says, "No, I'm not hurt. Everin took an arrow. He's out."
Nods. I'll see what we can do. Good work.
And Bree will like look at Ryman and give like that menacing sort of like half intimidating stare of "You didn't fuck up yet."
But I have my eye on
Looks
you.
to her, seeming a bit rattled at your actions during this combat. It's not what he expected.
You know,
From a young
is it
kid.
obvious that he is really?
I mean, it's really dark, so you can't really see his face.
Right.
No, but I'm kind of close to him.
If you want to sort of walk up in his face, you can do an awareness, empathy to try to beat this.
And what is empathy? My wax is
With the penalty.
still
because
3
it's
plus
dark.
4. Do I get a penalty because it's dark? Okay.
Maybe the two
Aw.
lowest. I have a check of 9 because I dropped the 2 4s.
Nice enough to see that he's a bit rattled, taken aback by this sort of. This is not how Reach girls are supposed to
Doesn't,
behave.
You know,
She might be.
Yeah.
Nima will feel proud and say that that Nima is good at her dance lessons.
Bree,
Not Nima.
yeah.
That Bree is a really good dance lesson student.
Bree staring up at Ryman like the very dim light of the stars catching her ice blue eyes, say, "Hey, check on Navi on Kathleen. Go."
Stumbles through the darkness.
Bree looks up at
Nima ca-
Nini because she was staring at Sir Ryman to like do that.
Yeah, but Nima's like, fine.
Bree says, "It'll make him feel better."
Oh. I
Squeezes in.
No, guys, you fetch me water and you fetch me some cloth.
Also, it's
Alright.
completely dark. You can't really see where he's wounded.
And light a torch. Someone light a
Light
torch.
the torch! You complete imbeciles.
Light the torches now.
You light,
Combat begins again.
you light a torch. You go fetch some water.
No, that doesn't change the fact that Nima is proud of Bree.
Alright, it's time to coordinate.
So Ryman is not that lucky.
Alright, Lennis is gonna perform the operation. Alaric, you assist, and
I-
I shall
I-
coordinate.
4 hours.
I shall assist.
Well,
And
while you guys do that, Nima's gonna see if these guys have anything interesting on them.
No, nothing interesting.
Nothing.
Not really. They have some armor, some weapons, shield.
no
None of
heraldry.
it seem really marked.
Good. Alright, just ambushes.
You take or leave whatever value and dump it in the equipment wagon.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll probably clear that.
Yeah. So, all right.
Barking at you to respect restless.
Ignite all the torches.
So, Decim just needs to.
Well, sir, what is Sir Alaric's fuel score?
2. So, +1.
I'm currently at a bonus of 1. Desmond, would you
Woohoo!
like to roll a will test to coordinate this effort of healing?
You have the -2 die from being in the dim light.
Well, we'd have like a torch around
Dim
us.
light, yes.
That's dim
Oh,
light.
is that still dim light? Oh God.
Yes, it's still shadowing. Yes, it's only a torch.
That is true. Actually, I can't treat him till the day. I just don't have enough heal.
God.
It's just too dark. We need more light.
Lit classes as torches.
There's there any way to use enough torches to get enough light?
Oh, it says sunlight, torches, or lanterns all provide illumination enough to see clearly.
Well, there we go.
When
You're
in,
taking them very close, sure.
yeah, it would.
Very close.
So you have this
He's-
guy like leaning
He's like
over,
holding it.
Yep.
You, I
trying
need
to
more
not
water.
drip pitch in the.
God, I need more water. Go fetch some. Now.
But yeah, like okay.
Oh,
This guy comes back like with the water.
Yeah. So no,
Oh, water.
no penalties.
I will need a piece of cloth. Go.
Alright.
coordination coming. There we
Alright.
go. Coordinated.
Holy
Okay, how many degrees does that beat 9? Because it's out of combat.
4.
4
Yeah, I
degrees.
beat-
Four
four
times your will.
4 times my will. That is a +20.
Oh God.
So +21.
We are not losing you, damn
Don't.
it.
There you go. You didn't roll 2 ones.
You sure that's how that works?
Yes.
I will read out the text. You may test your will to improve an ability to assist the task. Usually, when an ally assists, the ally grants half their rank to the bonus in the tested score. When you coordinate efforts, you can add your will rank times your degree of success to the result. The difficulty is 9 for non-combat tests and 12 for combat tests. To trigger this timing, you must use coordinate before the character takes their turn, but etc. We're doing it for a long-term one, so there is not turns, but you know.
So yeah, that's a legit thing.
Just when someone has will 5, it gets ridiculous.
Yeah. But there you go.
He's very good at organizing.
Everyone is fucking okay.
Well, he's stable.
Well,
He might have
he's
had a
not
problem.
dead.
We've stabilized him.
Yeah.
And he probably won't lose his arm or whatever the arrow took.
His shoulder.
No,
Shoulder.
but,
Yeah. You should be good.
Lose his shoulder.
Some rest. That's all he needs. He'll be
Yeah,
fine.
he's
Don't worry about it.
Well, yeah, that's gonna be the day for you guys to like probably do that, which is gonna give us the time to clear out the caltrops anyway.
Yeah,
Because
exactly.
we're gonna have to do that more in the light.
Yeah.
the question is then: are you gonna set up camp here, or are you gonna travel a day?
Traveling in the day seems.
Yeah, we no travel in the day, but we just like send basically the archers and guards to start clearing the caltrops.
Sure. I mean that can be done during the rest of the night here.
Yeah.
You take 4 hours to.
Yeah, and then we set up camp for the day.
Also, to make it very clear, Lannis, like you can see, he is flustered and clearly not having the best time as he does this. His face quite pale with all the sight of blood.
Destin will keep the stream of like instructions and coordinations going to sort of keep his mind on rails. So, like Destin provides the rails on which the train of Lannis's healing keeps going.
I think after this, I might put ability into healing.
Yeah.
With Alaric perhaps holding down his son when we sort of set bones or whatever we need to do to sort of patch him up.
This is gonna hurt.
This is gonna hurt. It's okay. I'll hold him down.
You put one finger on him.
It won't move.
And at the end, Lannis is gonna need to sleep.
Congratulations, you didn't lose your son.
Woohoo!
That's what you get for being a cheap sheet.
But
Pre-
after,
Pretty lighthearted about this whole thing.
I mean, that's what he is, I suppose. After that,
It's war, goddammit.
We'll gather the people around.
Mm-hmm. And then
We'll,
what?
Well, we took it to be dangerous, but
he sighs, leaning heavily on his cane. Look at everyone, and he just nods and says, Yes, very well done. Yeah, it's a good thing you all came along. It's no doubt would have been dead if not everyone here did their best. And it's good work. He will fish from his within his coat. He will fish out a flask of something. You will see that like the House Caladan's like crest on the flask, and he will take a sip and sort of hand it around for everyone to take a sip.
What is it?
It is something very strong.
No, sure. Here, give it.
You know,
Really sour cider, perhaps.
What is the the strongest conceivably thing? Like, is whiskey a thing?
Sure.
Then it's whiskey.
I could have used it.
Nima's not gonna give it to Bree. Then.
Of course, Bree is gonna have something.
Yeah,
Seriously?
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Bree is going
So,
to drink,
but-
and then she's going to fuck to sleep.
That's
Okay,
right.
so Nima's gonna look at Decim and look at Bree with that flask. Really?
Decim is gonna hand Bree the flask. She's a
Bree
fighter.
is going to take it. She's going to drink it. She's going to hand it back to her uncle and say, "I think I'm going to try to get some sleep now, Uncle."
He smiles, nods, and gives her a pat on the back as she heads off to sleep.
Also, take it from Desmond, having a drink, clearing the sweat from his brow after Betty's surgery.
Mm-hmm. No, he will.
Basically,
No,
Decim is more like a Bravosi than he thinks.
he has spent time in Bravos.
That is true.
Uh,
Nima will say that to Decim in Bravosi.
Decim will smile back and answer back in Bravos that he did learn some things from over there, although it seems very distant now. Certainly. Certainly.
I'm going to lay down.
Linus, you performed with honor and dignity and bravery today. Don't forget that.
Wreathed in flame, we shall succeed.
Wreathed in flames. Decim will toss the flask over to Alaric.
Alaric takes too much of a swig.
That's all the flask.
Yeah. Like at first it was just a sip, but then it took over and he was just like, oh my god, yes. And then before you know it's like one gulp and it's gone, and he's like, sorry.
But he seems to he probably was worth it. Was worth it.
Now, what the hell am I gonna do? I'm not gonna. I can't sleep. Well,
How about taking care of the two no doubt shocked beyond belief ladies?
they're Lanus and Sir Ryman is in there with them.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
Should I throw him out, sir?
No, he's a little frightened. While Caladan is sure that nothing would happen to them because there's so many knights here. Brave.
There's only 2 nights.
these were Dornish anyway, so Alaric has said that they're spineless dogs who can't do anything.
Have you what? He's supposed to marry a Dornishman.
Yeah, I wish I had
What
been
the
there.
fuck have you been telling her?
The Dornish aren't real nice.
Waller gives
He's
you the
also
look.
rather flirtatious.
What?
Oh. Who is?
Pokes Alaric at the chest with the
I did
cane.
nothing. I did nothing.
You will behave yourself, sir.
Another day will go.
And
As
so
the
another day
night
goes.
and the day goes as well. We'll just hang out. Efren will wake up, but he certainly is no way to really ride. At this point, it seems like his wound is swollen. You stopped the bleeding, putting pressure on it. You made sure that he didn't probably bleed out and die. But it seems like his fighting arm might be weaker now
Aw.
than it was before.
Well, that's a shame.
I mean,
Will
we'll
it ever
keep
heal?
I do have. Let me actually check here.
use that strong alcohol on his wound.
Because I do have a dose of milk of the poppy, but I'm not sure it actually helps in healing.
It just numbs the pain. Mostly.
Just dumb thing.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, there was only so much that can be done. The arrow hit like an important tendon or something. I could do so much.
Yeah, we're in the field. Maybe if we can keep him patched up somewhat, maybe Ironwood has a maester that can take a look at him.
You know.
Yep.
Where will Desmond be riding?
Well,
Losing people.
we are.
No,
This
dead
was
yet.
this was
Oh.
expected though. Well, that
There are only 2 people
ranger
injured.
is
The
out
ranger's
there.
fucked, but
Saving
Yeah.
the horse's nose.
Indeed, 2 days later, without incident, he's dead.
What? Who's that?
The ranger
Oh, okay.
got like ripped up by a dog. And he's taken in the morning and buried by the side. Though by the sort of the bones laying around, most people don't seem to bother with burials.
No. All right behind him.
Oh, press on. Grim determination.
Sure, how do you all feel now after having cleared perhaps 2/3 of the boneway?
Grim determination.
Your supplies are getting low. You probably can't take another whole day of stop without running out. And as is, you've gone this far, I'd like those who haven't done the heat test to take another one.
It's another endurance test coming right up.
I mean,
It's
at
not
this
that
point,
hard.
it's
You're traveling at
only-
night. So.
Only we have to press forward. We can't really turn back at this point. Like it's forward or death, basically. So it's just
Looks like I'm taking the armor
Yeah.
off.
You're having heat problems.
Am I okay?
Are you wearing metal armor?
I'm wearing hard leather.
Then you're okay. Bree is having the heat is getting to her now. This constant dry wind and just